high burst damage assassin. Her engages are way too good for an assassin. She's far tankier than your normal assassin while still having the damage. And she also brings good consistent damage with her passive. However, she doesn't have any escapes, very much being an all-in champion. And she is very skill shot reliant to land her damage. Diana has the common passive of after using an ability, her next 3 attacks will have additional attack speed. Her second passive is every third attack will do an AoE cleave which will deal additional damage. Diana's Q is a curved skill shot which deals damage and marks the target with moonlight which grants true sight. Diana's W creates 3 orbs around her, and when they touch an enemy they explode, dealing damage. When an orb explodes, Diana gains a shield, and when all 3 orbs have exploded she gains an additional shield and resets the shield's duration. Diana's E is a point and click dash where she dashes to an enemy dealing damage. If the enemy is marked with the moonlight from her Q, the ability's cooldown is instantly refreshed, which can give her 2 very quick jumps. Diana's ultimate pulls enemies towards her in a large area and slows and reveals them. If at least one enemy was hit, after a short delay she deals a large chunk of damage in a circle around her. For combos, start with Q and then dash onto them with E, which resets the cooldown. Attack them twice before using W, attack them twice again before using E, and then attack twice once more. In a team fight you want to start with your QE before using ultimate. From here, attack twice then use W, and attack twice more before using E. Diana is a great pick into champions that she can burst out and then with her passive continue to outdamage. However, she can struggle against champions who can absorb a lot of her burst and then put out good damage of their own. For masteries, take this. She procs Conqueror incredibly fast. For build order, start Red Knife refillable before getting Nash's Tooth, tier 2 boots, and a Sunfire, because she can build tanky and still do insane damage. From here, get a Demonic and a Zhonya's before finishing a build with any of these. For skill order, start Q, then W, then E, before maxing Q, then W, then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Smite. Starting the game, you usually want to do a full clear to hit that early level 4 before contesting Scuttle Crab. Diana's passive means she takes camps incredibly fast, and being able to Q and then E over walls significantly helps with her clear time, allowing her to usually get to Scuttle Crab first. Following this, you want to be looking to gank your laners. When ganking, always consider the 3 main points of what CC does my team have, what escapes do they have, and where is the lane pushed to. With Diana, you want to start off by landing Q and then dashing in with E to get your 2 attacks off before using W. Using E after landing Q of course gives you the reset on your dash, which means if your opponents dash or flash away themselves, there's a good chance you can still kill them, which is devastating. However, before level 6, as Diana does not bring any CC herself, she is heavily reliant on her own laner's CC. When you have ultimate, you're looking to use it as much as possible. Keep forcing ganks with your now insane damage and great CC, and look to convert them into objectives. Entering the mid game with your high mobility and great ultimate, you are able to force fights to keep on the snowball. Look for smaller skirmishes as Diana is a beast in 2v2s and 3v3s and convert them into objectives. When it comes to team fights, you can play multiple different roles. You can be your team's engage, dashing onto multiple targets and using your ultimate to damage and disrupt their entire team, relying heavily on Zhonya's to keep yourself safe. However, you also play a great follow-up engage role. Going in after the fight has started to get all your damage guaranteed is brilliant. Otherwise, look to play the flanking assassin. Wait on the site until after the fight has started. When you can land a Q on something important, dash in and blow them up before they can react.
Thank you, but I don't react.
What kind of training do you do?